Hello, and welcome to this ED Talk titled Data for Equity Empowering Adult Learners with Inclusive Insights. I'm Teresa Guia, and today we'll explore how data can be a transformative tool in advancing diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging, commonly referred to as DEIB in the field of education. Data is more than just numbers. It's a powerful resource that helps us uncover hidden barriers, implement targeted interventions, and foster a learning environment that supports and values every adult learner. My goal for this talk is to share practical examples and strategies that demonstrate the impact of data driven approaches in education, ultimately, inspiring you to consider how data can play a role in creating a more equitable and inclusive educational experience. Assessing adult learner success. Our first area of focus is assessing adult learner success. In adult education, students come from a diverse background and each learner's experience and needs vary. By using data, we can identify where discrepancies exist and tailor support to address those specific challenges. For example, in our adult education program, we face challenges around enrollment access and student retention. To remove some of these barriers, we implemented a strategy called one stop registrations. This involved hosting 16 one stop registration events where all enrollment steps were streamlined and students could complete the process in one visit. The impact of this data driven approach was substantial. We observed a 51% increase in enrollment compared to previous years. This growth demonstrated that by understanding and addressing specific enrollment barriers, we can create a more accessible and welcoming environment for all students. Now, let's talk about data driven interventions. Data enables us to implement targeted strategies that improve inclusion, engagement, and retention within our adult education programs. One example is our monthly ESL Cafe. We recognize that students often need extra practice with conversational English, as well as opportunities to connect socially. To address this, we created the ESL Cafe, is a monthly event where students can gather to practice English or Spanish in a casual, supportive setting. The event is open to everyone, including community members, which creates a broader sense of inclusion. Over time, participation in the ESL Cafe increased by 30%, underscoring the effectiveness of data driven initiatives in fostering a welcoming environment that promotes both language skills and cultural exchange. This example illustrates how data informed interventions can help retain students and encourage a sense of community. Now, let's talk about outcomes and impacts. That is our third focus. Data not only informs our actions, but also allows us to measure the results and adjust as needed. One area where we've seen measurable success is in our approach to marketing and outreach. By aligning our promotional materials to reflect the diversity of our local community, we achieved a significant impact on enrollment. Specifically, we've observed an 84% increase in enrollment among Black male students and a 69% increase among Black female students. These outcomes reveal how data driven DEIB strategies can drive real change. Intentional representation and outreach materials showed our commitment to inclusivity and help us reach previously underserved groups. This kind of measurable impact is only possible with a data centered approach that values equity and inclusivity. By being mindful of our community and who we were trying to reach. Now, let's give you a call to action. In conclusion, data has the power to reshape adult education. By advancing diversity, equity, and inclusion, as well as belonging, each of the examples shared today demonstrates how intentional data informed strategies can help us break down barriers and create more inclusive environments for every learner. I encourage each of you to consider how you might start using data to drive DEIB efforts in your own work, whether it's improving access, supporting retention, or enhancing engagement. Data can be an essential tool in creating educational equity. Thank you for joining me, and I hope this talk inspires you to take action in your own data journey.